All right, so let me start from the top. Arms down by your side, feet are flat, knees are up. Holding it here, take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Melting the spine down into the ground. Relaxing your shoulders, creating plenty of space between your ears and your shoulders. Chest reaching up towards the sky. Holding it here and take a deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth. Curling the tailbone underneath, pressing the spine down into the ground. Very slowly, we're going to roll up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, reaching the hips up high towards the sky. Holding it at the top of our bridge. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold it here as you exhale. And then very slowly, we're going to roll down through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tailbone's the last thing to lower. Still pressing the feet and hands down into the mat. And holding at the bottom. Deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth. Curling that tailbone underneath again, pressing the spine down into the ground, reaching the hips up high towards the sky. Holding it at the top of your bridge, deep breath in. And then exhale very slowly, roll back down through the spine. Tailbone is the last thing to lower. Good, last one. Inhale at the bottom. Hold it here as you exhale. Melt the spine down into the ground, curling the tailbone underneath, reaching the hips up high towards the ceiling. Hold it at the top of your bridge, inhale. And then exhale through the mouth, roll back down. Good, and hold it here, using just the arms. Reaching both arms up towards the ceiling with the palms facing each other, squeezing the fingers together, taking a deep breath in. And then exhale, relax the hands behind the head. Good, and reaching both hands straight back up towards the ceiling, having the palms face forward and relax your arms back down by your side. Good, and again, reach straight up towards the ceiling, inhale. And then as you exhale, relax your arms back behind your head. Good, and inhale, reach straight up, palms forward, and exhale. Good, and keep going with the breathing pattern. Inhale on the way up. Exhale, relax the arms back. Inhale, straight up towards the ceiling. Exhale, and relax. Good, now we're going to incorporate our bridge into that movement. As we inhale, curl the tailbone underneath, roll up to your bridge, reaching the hands up high towards the ceiling. Exhale, hold the bridge and reach your arms back behind your head. Inhale, still holding the bridge, reaching the arms straight up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, relax your arms down by your sides and roll down through the spine. Lowering all the way down, tailbone's the last thing to touch the ground. Good, and again, take a deep breath in, roll up through the spine, reach the hands up high towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach the arms behind the head. Inhale, reach straight towards the ceiling. Fine. One, deep breath in, reach straight up towards the sky. Bridge. Exhale, reach the arms behind the head. Exhale, reach. And then roll down through the spine by your side. Good. Leaving the arms where they are, we're just going to stretch the right leg up towards the ceiling, creating baby circles with the big toe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse direction for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to flex that right foot, the right knee as much as you can. We're going to lower to hover the mat, and then we're going to reach straight back up towards the ceiling. And lower to hover, and reach straight back up. And you can add your breathing. So inhale to lower, and then exhale to lift. For 4, and exhale. 4 more, 5. And we're going to leave it hovering the mat. We're going to bend the knee in towards the chest, and then stretch it back out to hover. Knee in towards the chest, and press it out to hover. For 3, and exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one. Good, plant it down, and we're going to stretch the left leg all the way up. Create baby circles with the big toe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flex that left foot and have the heel reach up towards the sky. We're going to lower to hover the mat, and then we're going to reach straight back up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. For 3, and exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, last one. Good, we're going to hold it here as we hover with our left foot flex. We're going to bend the knee in towards the chest and then push it away. In and extend. Inhale and exhale. For 4, 5, 6, 7, last one. Good. And stretch both legs out, legs together, hands behind the head. We're going to interlace the fingers. Press your head into your hands, give your hands all of your head's weight. We're pointing the elbows straight up towards the ceiling so you can see your elbows in your peripheral vision. We're going to lift the head and shoulders off the floor, pressing the tailbone down into the ground, keeping the ribs closed, and then exhale, roll back down. We're lifting the head and shoulders off the floor, and then exhale, roll back down. And for 3, and exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, last one. Good, and plant the feet down into the ground, the knees facing the sky. Legs are about hip width apart, still pointing the elbows up towards the ceiling. And lifting the head and shoulders up, and then we're going to lower back down. For 2, and down. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one. We're going to lift the legs into tables, starting with the right leg. So knee face. We're going to lift the left leg into table to have it meet the right leg. Shoulders off, and then lowering back. And 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, last one. Rest the head down with your arms out to the side like the letter T, palms facing the sky. We're going to toe tap starting with the right foot. Just the toes, and we're going to lift it back up towards table. Just the toes on the left, and lift it back up to table. Inhale to toe tap, exhale to lift. Inhale to toe tap, exhale to lift. 4 more. 5, 6, 7, last one. Good, now we're going to extend starting with the right leg. So extend it out and then bring it back into table. Extend the left, bring it back into table. Inhale to extend, exhale to come back. Inhale, extend, exhale, come back. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, and feet flat and relax. Hug the right knee in towards the chest with both hands, fingers interlaced above it. And we're going to stretch the left leg out. Hover the left leg over the mat. I'm going to lift the head and shoulders off the mat, and then we're going to switch legs. So hug the left knee towards the chest and extend the right leg to hover. And keep switching for 1, switch 2, switch 3, switch 4, and add the breathing. Inhale to switch, exhale to switch. Inhale to switch, exhale to switch. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, we're going to hold it here and flex your feet and keep alternating. 1, alternate 2, keep going. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and then put the 2 together. So we're going to stretch 2 and then flex for 2, and stretch for 2 and flex for 2, and then relax. Good job. All right, moving on to side exercises. Placing the mat hand behind the head and the outside hand slightly in front of the chest. Bending the knees and stacking the legs so as if you were standing, you'd be in a kneeling position. The top knee is going to reach up towards the ceiling, feet stay together. Keep reaching the top hip forward, and then closing the clamshell back together. Good, and then lift, still fighting for that balance, reaching the right hip right in front of you. And close. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to hold it up on 8. You want to pretend that there's a hurdle right on top of the left knee. And you want to go up and over and connect the knees and go up and over that hurdle and connect the toes. Up and over, connect the knees. Up and over, connect the toes. Keep going for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, and last one. Nice job. Stretch your legs out and keep them stacked. We're going to flex our right foot and we're going to drag it up to the side of the left knee. And I'm going to drag it back down. Again, still fighting for that side balance. Having the toes on the right foot reach straight up towards the ceiling and not have them reach forward. Keeping the hips open as you drag the heel up and as you drag the heel down. Good, 4 more. 4, and stretch. 3, 2, and last one. Good, flip over to the other side. Mat arm behind the head, other arm slightly in front, bending both knees going into your clam position. Keeping the feet together, top hip is reaching forward. Open up the clamshell, left knee is facing the ceiling, and then closing it back down. Good, and open and close. For 3, and close. Keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, holding 8. We're going to go up and over, connect the knees, then up and over, connect the toes. And 2, and toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, stretching both legs out. We're going to flex. We're going to drag it up to the side of the right knee, and then press it back down. Good, and drag it up. Again, fighting for that side balance. Reaching the top hip forward, and then press back down. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, and for 4, and 5, 6, 7. Good, last one. Awesome. All right, go into our prone position, legs together, slightly in front of you. Sorry, elbows slightly in front of you, onto your forearms, stretching the fingers away from the neck. Taking a deep breath in. Good, then exhale, roll down through the spine. Head is hovering, and then reaching the chest back up, pressing your forearms down into the ground, coming into your Sphinx position. Good, take a deep breath in. Good, and then exhale, roll back down. Good, and then lifting the head back up, pressing down to the ground, and then exhale, roll back down. Good, and then pressing back up, and relaxing back down. Good, inhale, and exhale. Good, inhale, and exhale. The palms back beneath the shoulders. I'm going to press back into a child's pose. So curling into a small ball, reaching forward with both hands, tucking the head underneath, holding it here and taking a deep breath in. And hold it here as you exhale. Good, and reach on over towards your left side. Take a deep breath in. Good, and exhale, come back to the center, reach up and over towards your right side. Good, taking a deep breath in. Hold it here as you exhale. Good, and come back to the center. Good, come to your hands and knees, legs underneath your shoulders, legs are hip width apart, spreading the fingers away from one another. Holding it here, and let's take a deep breath in. Good, and exhale. Good, we're going to take that tailbone, we're going to curl it right underneath, center of the spine reaches up towards the sky, push yourself away from the floor, top of the head reaches down, chin to the chest, bring the letter N with your spine, holding it here as you take a deep breath in, and then exhale, flat back. Good, and deep breath in, into your cat. Letters N with your spine. Flat back. Good, and then take a deep breath in. And exhale. Good, and then we reverse that direction, taking a deep breath and reaching the chest forward, creating the letter U with your spine, reaching the tailbone high towards the sky. And then exhale, flat back. Good, inhale, U, chest forward, tailbone, the top of the head reaching up towards the sky. Good, and then exhale. Good, and again, deep breath in. And exhale. Good, and now we're going to put the two together, taking a deep breath in, tuck underneath, and exhale, flat back, and keep going, reverse the direction, chest forward, tailbone up. Good, and take a deep breath in, and exhale, flat back. All the way back up into your cow position. Sorry, good. Flat back. Good. And crawl back into child's pose, holding it here, taking a deep breath in. And still holding as we exhale. Let's walk our hands underneath our shoulders and press yourself away from the mat, rolling up through the spine. And head is the last thing to roll up, bringing your focus forward. Good. All right, stretching both legs out in front of you. Legs together, feet are flexed. Reach your hands about shoulder width apart and palms are facing each other. Squeezing your fingers together. Hold it here and take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's tuck that tailbone right underneath, rolling down through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good, head is the last thing, reaching straight back up. Hold it here, take a deep breath in. And exhale, lifting back up. Keeping the chin away from the chest. Going into that C curve, I'm going to keep going, reach past the toes. Good, hold it here. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, roll back up. Good, tucking the tailbone underneath, rolling down through the spine. Good, chin away from the chest, reaching straight up. Inhale here. And exhale, chin to the chest. Rolling forward. Inhale here in your forward bend. Exhale, roll straight back up. All right, small V with the legs. Flex the feet, arms out to the T, palms facing forward, and fingers are spread away from one another. We're going to twist towards the left side, and then we're going to come back to the center. And then we're going to twist towards the right, and come back to the center. And again, twist, and come back. Good, and twist, and come back. This time when we twist, we're going to stay here. We do itty bitty pulses for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come back to the center and twist, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back to the center. We're going to twist, and with the right hand, we're going to reach for the left foot, and then roll back up to the spine. Come back to the center and twist towards the right. Reach to the right foot with the left hand, come back up and come through the center. Good. Twist, reach, roll up, and come to the center. Twist, reach, roll up, come back to the center. One more each way. Good. Come back up. And last one. Good. All right. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Take your right leg and place it over your left, and left arm over your right knee. You're going to twist the upper body, holding it here, taking a deep breath in. Good, hold it here as you exhale. Good, come back to the center and left over right, right arm over the left knee. Holding it here, and let's take a deep breath in. Good, exhale, stretch it back out. Let's face the front, crisscross. Right hand on right knee, left hand on left knee. Let's drop the head and let's head roll to the right all the way around. Good, 2 more revolutions all the way. Good, last one. And then we're going to head roll to the left. Good, and last one. Good, looking down at the ground, we're going to look up at the sky. Let's come into a small ball, so plant your feet down into the ground, planting the hands slightly in front of you, spreading the fingers away from one another. Stretch behind your knees, lower your heels, so to roll up through the spine. Elbows, chin to the chest, and roll back down, reaching for the ground, bending the knees, and then lifting the heels. Good. The last thing, and reach for the sky, taking a deep breath in. And then exhale, chin to the chest, and roll back down. Bending the knees, and then reaching back up. Good. And from here, after I roll up, I'm going to face sideways. We're going to go into our plank. So legs are together, chin to the chest. You're going to roll down. You're going to walk out to your plank position, stretching the right leg back and then stretching the left leg back. Arms are underneath your shoulders, spreading the fingers away from one another. Think of a diagonal line from the top of your head running down through your spine and out through your heels. Good. Holding it here, taking a deep breath in. Still holding as you exhale. Keep those ribs closed. I'm going to hold it for 8 counts, holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Relax the knees down. Crawl back into child's pose. Take a break. Good job. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale. Come back up. Nice. Crisscross. All right. Let's take the right hand and reach it forward, and left hand reach it back. Twisting towards the left side. Good. Hold it here as you exhale. And come back to the center. Left hand reaches forward, right hand reaches back. Taking a deep breath in. And hold it here as you exhale. Good. Come back to the center. Take that right hand, reach up and over, looking down at the ground, making sure that we're going to our side bend and we're not going across our body. Good. And coming back up, reach straight across the chest. Good. And same thing at the left, up and over, looking down at the ground, taking a deep breath in. Hold it here as you exhale. Good. Coming back up, right across the chest. Good. And let's interlace those fingers and stretch it up. Press the shoulders down at the same time. Good. Flat back forward. Stretch your arms all the way back, interlace, and stretch. And coming back up. Hands on the knees. Tilt the head up and over towards the right side. And apply a small amount of pressure, looking down. Good. Facing forward, up and over towards the left. And looking down. Good. And face forward and give yourself a clap. Good job. All right. Thanks again for catching that I was on mute. And take care. Good job.